All right. Now that the American Rescue Plan have officially passed, no more speculation, we can start breaking down some provisions in it. And one of the things I'm going to get to is the child tax credit because I've been talking about that for a few weeks now. I know basically everybody know about the $1,400 direct check, 2,800, and even more than that. You have children, and thankfully, most of you have received your checks right now. So I was impressed by the speed that the Biden administration was able to get those checks out with. I didn't expect some people to receive their payments 2 days later. That was amazing. That was great. Now I wish it was 2,000 like they originally promised. They tried to be real slick, talking about, oh, okay, because y'all received 600, 1,400, that's 2,000, and we kept those problems. No, you didn't say that while you was campaigning. But overall, it was still a good provision. I'm glad people was able to receive their checks. There's a lot of people behind in rent and other bills. People are food insecure, so it was desperately needed. And again, I applaud the speed and that um, payments came out with. The speed was very important because people desperately needed those checks. Now, let's talk about the child tax credit. And like I said, I've been talking about this for a few weeks, but I'm still amazed that there is a lot of people that still don't know about this particular provision. And it's very important because it's a significant amount of money coming to people and they don't even know it's coming, right? So, when should you expect these payments? These payments should start in July. And to my understanding, it should backlog all the way from January to July. So a lot of people will receive a decent amount from that time. And again, it's 3,600 for one child and 7,200 for multiple children. And this is needed because a lot of other countries have universal child care. We don't have that here in the U.S. Again, there's a lot of people that food insecure, so this is desperately needed. People that have children already know how expensive children are, so I'm glad that this is part of the bill, and I also think this helps open the way to a universal basic income, which I think should be a top priority going forward. Now, I wish that it wasn't only for 1 year. I know some Democrats want to make it permanent. Some Democrats want to make it permanent, but in the bill, it's only for 1 year. Now, will the Dems renew it next year? I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, it get renewed in 2022 as well, but we have to see. My hope is that this child tax credit will be so popular that the politicians will be forced to renew it next year. That's my hope. Because, like I said, it's needed. It's all good. I know people talk about getting free money, and that's always good. But um, when you think about it, like I just said, because of all the expenses we have, and so much stuff that the government don't pick up, um, stuff like this is actually needed. And even the $3,600, I don't pay for childcare if you have to have somebody watch your children while you at work. That doesn't even come close to paying for it. So it just help, So I have confidence that when people receive this money and learn more about this, it's going to end up being as popular as maybe something like Social Security. That's my hope. And we have to get the word out there about this provision and why people are getting this money. Again, it's amazing that people don't know yet. And that's partially communication and the Democrats' fault because everybody knew about the $1,400 direct checks, but very few people know about this tax credit. And like I said, that is one of the most important parts of the bill. In long term, we can make this permanent. it'll be even more important than the $1,400 direct checks because continuously getting that money just making life a little bit easier for people that have children and for the children themselves. If the adults that receive this money, if that helped them pay for rent, it helps them keep a roof over a child's head, help them pay for food, it keep that child's stomach full, you know. So and so on and so on. So that's the goal right there. Let's make this permanent. Um, if you make $75 and less, you get the full 3,600. Um, I believe it phases out at $112,000. So if you make under $112,000 and head of household, you'd be able to receive this credit. If you are married and combined income is less than 150,000, you receive this child tax credit. It could be an argument that should be higher, the means testing, but this is a start, and I'm actually happy that some type of policies is being passed to directly help the middle class and the working class. So that is, like I said, I'm not a big Joe Biden fan, but this bill is good. Of course, everybody focused on the minimum wage. I wish that was in there too, but overall, it's a good bill. And like I said, we're going to be breaking down some other provisions of this bill as well. There's stuff like for black farmers in there. There's stuff for agriculture, SNAP, funding for SNAP. There's funding for healthcare. And if you haven't watched Polly with Us, me and Fa broke down many aspects of this bill yesterday. So make sure you tune in to Polly with Us. Subscribe to Say What I Mean channel because we're going to be doing some more policy breakdowns. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, share, and peace.